This program is intended to assist in training the operator of Hobart equipment and is a supplement to the instruction manual. The instruction manual provided with your machine has ML numbers printed on the cover. Be sure the ML number agrees with the number stamped on the data plate on the machine. For more information, always refer to the instruction manual. Replacement manuals can be obtained from your local Hobart office. The Hobart AM14 T and AM14 F warewashers are efficient and easy to use. The added height of the AM14 T can accommodate a 60-quart mixer bowl and tall sheet pans, in addition to standard-sized dishware, glasses, bowls, cups, and silverware. The AM14 F can handle the same sized ware as the AM14 T, and its split front door design allows easy access to the wash chamber without the need for wash tables. Automatic or manual operation, the AM14 T and AM14 F make your job fast and easy. In the next few minutes, you'll learn how to set up the AM14 T and AM14 F, properly load dish racks, operate the machine, cleaning, and maintenance. To operate the AM14 T and F warewashers, start with setup and proper dish rack loading. To begin setup, install several components in the wash tank. First, place the overflow tube into position. The overflow tube allows excess water to drain from the machine. Next, install the overflow cover, end cover, slanted strainer pan, and the strainer bucket as shown here. The covers and strainer components are designed to keep the dishwasher free from food soil and quickly return water to the dish machine's water pump. Now, check the detergent level in the container. If you have a manual detergent feeder, check with your supervisor for proper instructions. If you have an automatic detergent dispenser, follow the detergent supplier's instructions. Loading dish racks is one of the most important factors in cleaning dishware properly. Let's take a few minutes to examine proper rack loading. Several types of dish racks are used with Hobart dish machines. Always select the correct rack for the items you are washing. Before placing dishes or plates into their racks, scrape them to remove large pieces of food and debris. To wash dishes or sheet pans, use a peg rack to stand them on edge, with the flat surface facing the dishwasher. Never stack dishes or sheet pans on top of each other on the peg rack. Water and detergent must flow evenly over each part of the ware to ensure complete cleaning. When sliding the finished peg rack into the dish machine, the soiled portion of the dish should face the entrance of the dish machine. This ensures the dirtiest part of the dish receives the greatest flow of water and detergent in the dish machine's compartment. Scatter silverware loosely in a flat-bottom dish rack, or place it in a silverware basket. For best results, soak the silverware in a soak sink before running it through the dish machine. Optional open-type and compartment-type dish racks are used for glasses, bowls, and cups. Always load glasses, bowls, or cups with the open end facing down towards the bottom of the dish rack. Loading these items properly ensures that they will be thoroughly clean and won't collect water in the wash or rinse cycle. Finally, as the dish racks are pulled from the exit end of the machine, allow them to sit for a few minutes to flash dry before storing them. Heat transferred to the dishware from the rinse water helps the dishware dry. The Hobart AM14 T and F are stationary rack warewashers. The dish rack remains in a fixed position while rotating wash arms spray water on the dishes to remove food soil. Rotating rinse arms spray water to rinse and sanitize during the rinse cycle. To begin AM14 T operation, close the inspection door by lifting slightly, releasing the latch, and lowering the door. Side doors will not close if the inspection door is open. Now close the side doors. As the side doors are lowered, the drain is automatically closed when the door presses down on the drain closing lever. You can also close the drain manually by pushing down on the lever by hand. With all machine doors closed, push the power switch to on. The dish machine will fill with water automatically. During each dishwashing operation, the correct cycle will be displayed on the control box. Fill will flash on the control box readout during the fill cycle. At the suggested water pressure, it takes between 2.5 and 3 minutes to fill the tank. When the fill cycle is complete, the readout will display the wash temperature. If the fill cycle didn't begin automatically, check to be sure the cycle switch is on automatic and the wash-rinse switch is off. After the machine is filled, set the timed cycle switch to the appropriate wash time. The timed cycle switch is used to set wash times from standard to 2, 4, or 6-minute wash times. Longer wash times are appropriate when cleaning tougher food soil. The AM14 T is available in 2 settings, a high-temperature operation and a low-temperature operation. High-temp machines' wash water must be 150 to 160 degrees and rinse water a minimum of 180 degrees. The low-temperature chemical sanitizing machine can be set for normal duty or light duty. Normal duty operation requires 120 to 140 degrees Fahrenheit wash temperature. Light duty requires wash temperature of 130 to 140 degrees Fahrenheit. The recommended temperature for either low-temperature mode is 140 degrees. Check the control box readout for the wash water temperature. If wash water temperature does not meet recommended levels, consult your instruction manual or contact your local Hobart office. The AM14 T can operate automatically or manually by setting the cycle switch into the desired position. To operate in the automatic mode, set the cycle switch to automatic and set the wash-rinse switch to the off position. The wash cycle is initiated when the machine doors are closed, and the rinse cycle begins when the wash cycle is complete. During the wash and rinse cycles, the tank water temperature and the words wash or rinse are displayed on the control box readout. When the rinse cycle is complete, the readout displays the tank water temperature. To operate the unit in the manual mode, set the cycle switch to the manual position and the wash-rinse switch to the wash position. As a rack is loaded into the dish machine, the wash-rinse switch must be left in the wash position to start and continue the wash cycle. Recommended wash time is a minimum of 40 seconds. Following the desired wash time, hold the wash-rinse switch in the rinse position. This switch must be held in this position for the length of the rinse cycle. Recommended rinse time is a minimum of 18 seconds. When the wash and rinse cycles are finished, raise the side doors, remove the clean dishes to the clean dish area, slide in another rack, and close the doors. To begin the AM14F operation, close the split front door of the dish machine. As this door closes, the drain is automatically closed when the door hinge presses down on the drain closing lever. The drain can also be closed manually by pressing the drain closing lever down with your hand. With the access door closed, push the wash fill button. The dish machine will fill with water automatically. During each dishwashing operation, the correct cycle will be displayed on the control box located on the top of the AM14F. Fill will flash on the control box readout during the fill cycle. At the suggested water pressure, it takes between 2.5 and 3 minutes to fill the tank. When the fill cycle is complete, the readout will display the wash temperature. After the machine is filled, set the timed cycle switch to the appropriate wash time. The timed cycle switch is used to set wash times from standard to 2, 4, or 6-minute wash times. Longer wash times are appropriate when cleaning tougher food soil. To add a dish while the AM14 T or AM14 F is operating, first turn off the power switch. Wait 10 seconds for the wash arm to stop. This avoids water splashing outside the access doors. Now raise the doors and add the additional item to the dish rack. Close the doors and turn the power switch to the on position or push the wash fill button. The dish machine will resume its operation. Thoroughly clean the AM14 T and AM14 F at the end of each working shift, or at least twice each workday. To begin the cleaning procedures, turn the power switch to the off position, or press the power off button. Then open the machine access and inspection doors. If your machine is equipped with dish tables, wash debris from the dish tables into the machine, then drain the wash tank by pulling the drain lever up. Now remove the strainer bucket, slanted strainer, end cover, and overflow cover. Empty their contents into a waste can or sink equipped with a disposer. Wash and rinse them thoroughly in a mild detergent, warm water solution. Next, remove the overflow tube. Thoroughly wash and rinse the tube inside and out. Then clean and flush the Warewasher interior. Spin the wash and rinse arms to make sure they rotate freely. Also check the wash and rinse arm nozzles to make sure they are free of any obstructions or deposits. Finally, leave the machine doors open to allow the Warewasher to dry and air out. Warning: disconnect the electrical power supply to both dishwasher and booster, and place a tag at the disconnect switch to indicate the circuit is being worked on before beginning maintenance procedure. Maintained properly, your Hobart dish machine provides years of reliable, efficient service. To begin regular maintenance, first check wash and rinse arm rotation. Both should turn freely and continue turning for a few revolutions after being whirled by hand. If the wash and rinse arms do not turn freely, remove them and check for obstructions that may be impeding their rotation. To remove the lower rinse arm, turn the knurled disc counterclockwise until the rinse arm is released. Lift it gently from the wash compartment. Note, the knurled disc is attached to the rinse arm. Do not attempt to remove it. Attempts to remove the disc will damage the rinse arm and require a replacement rinse arm to be ordered. Then lift out the wash arm. To remove the upper rinse and wash arms, first support the assembly with one hand. This prevents them from falling into the compartment when the knurled knob is unscrewed. With the other hand, unscrew the knurled knob. Remove the rinse and wash arms from the compartment. Be careful not to drop the assembly. It could damage your rinse and wash arms or the inside of the dish machine's compartment. With the wash and rinse arms removed, check the nozzles for debris that could block the flow of water. Food soil or bits of paper can become lodged in the wash or rinse arm nozzles. If rinse arm nozzles have become blocked, use a toothpick or straightened paper clip to clear the debris from the nozzles. Repeat this procedure for any other nozzle obstructions. Occasionally, wash arm nozzles can also become obstructed with food or paper debris. Using a toothpick or dull-bladed knife, push the obstruction into the wash arm. Take the wash and rinse arms to a sink. Turn the rinse arm over and open the slide covers on the back side. These openings allow any debris to be flushed when the rinse arm is rinsed. Then thoroughly rinse both the wash and rinse arms under running water until the obstruction has been flushed. Be sure to close the slide covers before reinstalling the rinse arm. The motor has sealed ball bearings and requires no lubrication. Please consult your instruction manual for additional information on routine maintenance and troubleshooting. This concludes operator training on the Hobart AM14 T and AM14 F dish machines. If you have any additional questions regarding the use or operation of this machine, refer to your instruction manual or contact your local Hobart office.